So my name is Rachel Lim. I studied social and data science. I'm actually the current welfare and community officer. It's changed my life. I've been involved with the Students' Union for the past 3 years. I was a student trustee, person of colour student officer, institute bartender, and now the welfare and community officer. So being able to see so many different aspects of an organisation and really at whatever role, just being sucked right into it, being so included, being part of something bigger, that's always been really, that's been super influential for me. And I think the really great thing about the Students' Union is that they just tell you, oh, you're good, you're here. Now what are you gonna do? You tell them these wacky, crazy ideas and they're like, okay, cool, let's do it. If you think students will like it, let's do it. So it's very much building you as a person kind of thing. The things that I've been able to do in these roles have been really insane, and they've sent me to Kenya to talk to students before I was an officer, because they were like, oh, we trust you and we think you'd be suited for this. So having someone have that faith in me and then pushing me to do things, yeah, that's been really crazy. I'm super proud of the sabbatical officer accountability procedures that are going to be implemented next year. So this is going to be a complete change of how officers are accountable to our students. Then with whole community officers in accommodation, we're making sure that they're having a much bigger impact where they are when it comes to how they're reaching out to students, how we're supporting them, how we're getting them to build a community with other whole community officers, and how they get to report directly back to accommodation. Not only was I lucky, I was super lucky to have these experiences and management being able to back me up and say that they trusted me. And then also, I think it's also linked to being at UCL, because UCL students are already so passionate, so multidimensional, so creative. And so being able to go back to the student body and ask them to co-create and bring it all together with senior stakeholders or students into one, that's been really satisfying. I think UCL taught me how valuable your insight can be when you don't think you have anything to offer. So yeah, I don't think you can ever plan for anything. I think you can only put yourself out there. Something I really appreciate about UCL is when you come in, they're like, okay, find out what you like doing. And having structures that encourage a self-development and a community, and to trust myself instead of to listen to what they have to say, giving me a lot of self-confidence and made me view myself in a completely different way. I think one of my favorite parts of this year was actually the awards ceremony and hosting the community awards, because we always talk about how great our students are, but we never get to formally really thank them until then. It's really rewarding, and you're coming to the end of your term as well, so you get to look back, you're celebrating their achievements, you get to start to see what your legacy might look like. It's a great time. One of my favorite ideas is the idea that you never know what you're going to like if you never try it, and this is your time to try everything and find out what you hate, but also find all the things you're gonna love and is going to change you fundamentally as a person. Be stupid, just do it. If you're not gonna do it now, you're never gonna do it again. So at least you can say you were young then. Just do it, go to every single thing. If you're tired, you are, but the cost of community is inconvenience, and you'll never find your community if you're never inconvenienced.